Once upon a time, there was this young, energetic, athletic girl for whom winning was everything. Her success was measured just by winning. One day, she was competing in a small 100 meters race in her village, and there were 2 other kids competing with her. And everyone in the village gathered around the village green to watch this race. They were drinking tea, eating cakes, cheering and excited. And a wise old lady who lived in the corner of the village had heard of this athletic girl. So she came to watch this sporting spectacle. And the race started, and off they went, running as fast as they could. And it looked like the race was going to be a draw. But then, meters away from the finishing line, the little girl dug deep, drew upon her strength and determination. And at the last second, she inched forward and won the race. The girl was happy and jubilant, but the old lady, she watched on in silence, emotionless. She remained calm. A second race was called, and 2 young, fit, athletic competitors stepped up to the mark to challenge this girl. The race started, and once again, the athletic girl pulled through and crossed the finishing line first. The crowd went wild, cheering, supporting, and applauding the little girl. And once again, the old lady stood there, emotionless, calm, and quiet. And the little girl felt important and proud, and she was saying, again, I want to race again. And then the wise old lady came shuffling through the crowd, breaking through the crowd of people, and she presented the girl 2 more challenges for the race. Her frail old husband with a walking stick, and her neighbour, a blind woman. And the little girl said, "What the? This isn't a TikTok video. This is a proper race." "Race," said the wise old lady. The race started, and sure enough, the young girl was the only one who finished. The 2 challengers were still at the starting line. And when the girl crossed the finishing line, she cheered in delight, still the reigning champion. And the crowd were silent. They didn't show any emotion towards the reigning champion. "What happened? Why aren't they cheering my success? I'm still the champion," she said to the wise old lady. The old lady responded, "Race again. This time, all 3 of you finished together." The little girl went back to the starting line, and she stood between the frail old man and the blind woman. She held their hands, and when the race began, she walked slowly with them. She walked in step with them, carefully, patient. And they crossed the finishing line together. And the crowd went wild. They cheered and screamed and shouted and applauded. They wept and they hollered and they waved at the girl. The old lady smiled and nodded. "That's my champ," she said to no one in particular. The little girl was happy and proud, but she was confused. "I don't understand. Who are they cheering for?" asked the girl to the wise old lady. "I didn't win. No one won." The wise old lady looked into the girl's eyes, placed her hand on the shoulder, and said slowly and softly, "Young lady, in this race you have won so much more. And in this race, the crowd are not cheering for a winner. In life, in your life, why are you running? Are you hustling for success? Is winning your only measure of life? If you're always running against people, soon people will stop cheering for you. Just like people have stopped cheering for Amazon, Facebook and Apple. They used to be the underdogs and we all wanted them to win. Who is running next to you in this race? Are they frail, weaker and old? And did you help them across the line? Did you all finish together? Finishing together is the best race you can ever run. If you're finding yourself comparing and competing with others instead of running your own race, watch this video next. So go run this race called life. And remember, it's not important if you win. What's important is how you run this race called life. Thanks for watching, and until next time, be kind to yourself and to others.